Hello everyone, it's Brick Productions, and I'll be reviewing the brick film LEGO Avengers-Ep3 Prevail by Merrittlegostudios. Animation. Merrittlegostudios has pretty good animation. It looks smooth and very fluent, even though he shoots his films in 12 frames per second. Merritt really shines with his fight scenes. The whole fight scene between Spider-Man and Carnage on the rooftop was really entertaining, and as a viewer I felt very engaged in the scene. Though when people are talking, the hand movements can look pretty choppy at times. I'd suggest he eases in and out with the hand movements. Another problem is that he uses too much clay, and it can get distracting while watching a scene. Overall, Merritt has a pretty good animation. Really good animation considering his subscriber count. 8 out of 10. Story/plot. I feel like the story plot is lacking in this film. It didn't feel very original in my opinion. We get to see the overused story of Captain America and Bucky trying to be friends again. I don't know, I just don't think Merritt creates an extremely interesting and gripping story. I'm sure he has the power to, he just doesn't. I know I'm judging this film too roughly and I should take it for what it is. But I feel like Merritt has so much more potential to make his stories way better. It's not that the story was bad, it's just it never had anything new to offer and feels like it's recycled. Another thing I didn't like is how Spider-Man gets his new suit from Tony Stark, which I hated in Spider-Man Homecoming. So I don't know why he did it here, but everybody has their own opinion. I just didn't like Spider-Man Homecoming that much. Well, it was alright, I just didn't like it too. It wasn't that good. But I understand Merritt likes it, so he'd want to use that, but yeah, that's just a nitpick anyways. Yeah, I don't necessarily think the story is that bad. It can improve a lot. It can be way more interesting. So, yeah, you just have to work on that, man. 5 out of 10. Cinematography. Merritt is pretty good with his cinematography, especially camera movements. He really goes full out with his camera movements. If he's shooting a scene, the camera follows it at a good pace and just engages the viewer instead of sitting the camera down and animating LD films. He's also really good with camera angles. When the Avengers are sitting at the table talking, you really get to see all the different angles of each character. Also, his sets are really well built. They look very appealing to the eye and improves the scenes a ton. I like the lights when Tony revealed Spider-Man's new suit to him. Overall, Merritt is really good at cinematography. 7.5 out of 10. Editing. The editing was okay at best. I feel like it wasn't really that noticeable. There should have been more background music in the talking scenes. It just creates more of an atmosphere for me. The sound effects were pretty well done though. There were a lot, but not too much to start getting annoying. The brick film was pretty well cut together as well. Overall, the editing, it was pretty average, but it wasn't that bad. 7 out of 10. Voice acting. The voice acting was really good. The voice actors weren't very famous, but they all did a good job, in my opinion. I like the Spider-Man voice actor the most. He sounded a lot like Spider-Man and put in enough emotion and changed the tone of his voice a lot. The only voice actor I didn't really like was Hawkeye. He was pretty bland and didn't sound like the character that much. Nothing against the voice actor, I didn't think he did a pretty good job. It was pretty bad. No offense to you, man, but it wasn't that good. Overall, all the voice actors did a pretty good job. 8 out of 10. Conclusion. Overall, Merrittlegostudios' LEGO Avengers Episode 3 Prevail is an enjoyable brick film with good animation and a decent story. 7.8 out of 10. I hope you can take my criticism to good use, man, because I'm sure in time you'll become a spectacular animator.